In the July-September quarter, for the first time in India, sales of high-end homes priced above 1 crore rupees have surpassed demand in the affordable segment or over-affordable segment, which is priced below 50 lakh rupees. This, according to a report by real estate consultancy Knight & Frank. The India Real Estate Q3 2023 report released on Wednesday highlighted that the number of homes sold in India during the quarter reached a 6-year high, with the sale of 82,612 units. This figure was 12% higher than the 73,600 units sold in the corresponding quarter of previous year. Essentially, Krishna, hinting at the fact that there is more demand now for high-end housing as compared to affordable housing. What's happening here?
Right. As you rightly pointed out, before we get to that, it is 12% growth for the July to September quarter. Overall, all homes, as you're rightly pointing out, that's why we begin there. Good growth, and you're talking about growth at a time when interest rates are high, the home prices are high. So it's good to know that the overall home sales in India is growing up. It's at a 6-year high. More importantly, the July to September growth is at a 6-year high for quarters, the same quarter in the past 6 years. In that growth, what has happened, Shweta, for the first time ever, demand for high-end homes have beaten the demand for affordable housing. For example, in the year 2018, the market share of affordable housing segment in India's housing market was 54%, more than half. Guess where it is right now? Just 29%. And that's because there has been a 35% growth in homes priced above 1 crore rupees.
So is it the prices of home, is it the inflation of real estate that's a problem, or are people actually spending up higher? I mean, which of the two is playing up? Is it the both of them together, or is it one over the either?
Right. It's a combination of both, but the fact of the matter is that those factors seem to not corroborate with the data that we're talking about. If home prices are high, if interest rates are high, demand for all homes should be down. Right. And that's not the case. We've sold more homes in the July to September quarter this year than in the previous quarter, which means the demand for homes on the whole, if you take it, it's gone up by 12%, despite the high home prices, despite the high interest rate cycle that we're in. So there I can't infer anything, because all kinds of home buyers have ignored these signs and have just gone ahead and bought houses. But what is interesting in that entire buying, usually it should have been pushed up by a maximum demand for affordable housing. That increase in home sales. But what has happened this time around, and that's for the first time ever, from the real estate consultancy like Knight & Frank, which has been tracking the market so long, is that the demand for affordable housing is lower than the demand growth for premium housing. And when I say premium housing, it's 50 lakh to 1 crore rupees is the first set of premium housing, which has witnessed the highest sales in terms of number of units in the July to September quarter. And in terms of the highest growth, 35% growth in demand for homes priced 1 crore rupee plus. So therein lies the delta. To be really honest, we'll have to wait and watch how long it can sustain itself, because let's face it, the requirement for affordable housing in this country hasn't gone down. What has gone down is sales for the July to September quarter. So it's very wrong to jump at conclusions over one quarter's data, but it is an interesting trend that is peaking in the housing market.
Very interesting trend. I wonder whether it'll ever go down. I think the demand for high-end houses is only going to increase. I mean, that's what the trend is suggesting us at the moment. Krishna, thank you so much for that piece of news.